Hello everyone, welcome back. So today we're going to be playing Lillia, and I'll be facing off against the Teemo adventure from the Spirit Blossom campaign. I thought about playing Seth here as our Ionian champion, but then I realized Seth's game plan revolves way too much around drawing cards. So I needed a champion that didn't really need to draw that many cards to win. Then I remembered Lillia exists. So we're playing Lillia today because of that. I'm still running the double Guardian Zorb setup because epic items are very good. And I'm also taking the Stalker's Blade as well because of the amount of elusives that exists in this adventure. Hopefully that will help us keep them under control. Floating Hall, Wild Inspiration, Arcane Empowerment. The Wild Inspiration works with our Blooming Bud we create and the Dream Laden Bow off of the Lillia. Do we care about it though? It's definitely better than the other two options. Yeah, sure. Along the way we can hit stuff that creates cards, so the extra cost reduction might be relevant. Worst case scenario. In the worst case scenario, it reduces the cost of two very specific cards, but I generate them a lot for it to be relevant, I think. So I still think it's a fine pickup. Lila right at the start, as per usual. If we can, I'd like to, attack with Lillia before using this sleep on her. Next turn Lillia will kill something. Unfortunately, the only card in our hand that got items was the Dewdrop Harvest. Ooh, Lily got one. That's important. Concussive Palm with Mage's Handbook. I think I go for the Dewdrop Harvest. Try to fish for something good. This is definitely good. Unfortunately, the opponent doesn't block. Let's block here. We'll block here. There to reduce the amount of buff caps that are being shuffled into the deck. But I have to take the 4 anyway, which is annoying. I'm just going to drop down 2 units here, set up to try and close out the game next turn. Though it will probably not happen. Unless I hit some good items for the cards in my hand. Which is unlikely because I have no more copies of Shadow Assassin or Spritelings in deck. That's pretty good. Can slip an ally. I definitely want the second copy of the Dreamlight. But how do I get the second copy off before attacking? I need to sleep and wake up an ally. I can... no, I can't. I was about to say I can Blooming Bud something on the opponent's side of the board to further progress this level up, but I can't because otherwise I'm not able to play Alina. I guess I have to deal with the fact that I won't kill the opponent this turn. And if that's the case, I might as well just play decently started unit. Will 5 to the opponent. And attack with everything. Let's try and protect the Lillia. Ooh, that's enough to kill the opponent anyway. Right, because of the overwhelm. The extra level damage from Lily might be the thing that brings us over the edge. That was simple enough. I did lose a lot more health than usual, however, in this first encounter. Normally it's easier. Nope. The flight, the bulk, attentive accountant. Let's get an elusive. One that doesn't draw cards specifically. So that way it decreases the odds of us hitting puff caps. LeBlanc is interesting. LeBlanc allows us to go for more copies of Lillia. Yeah, sure. Let's pick up the LeBlanc. Hey, the Spirit. When you summon an ally frostbite it, that messes up our deck severely. Game start, discard 3 random cards for a deceptively deadly. It's just not worth it. Let's move on. I can cut a card from my deck. Ooh, that's huge. And that was by far the worst card in my deck, and now I've gotten rid of it. Natural Beauty. That's already what I want to do. Flipping my own units after targeting them. So this is just redundant. In fact, it's even better than normal sleep because the units come out with 2 spirit instead of the usual 2 spirit. They come out with 4 spirit instead. Okay, that's important. Unfortunately, I didn't get Lily in my opening hand, so I'm pretty screwed.
Places to go.
I think.
People to be.
These eyes were burned out long ago.
Well, at the very least, LeBlanc is close to leveling up. Even if I do have to pass this first turn because the opponent can block with something. That's not good at all. The opponent's getting way too much board presence.
Die too.
And nightmares don't help as well. Let's do Keeper of the Mask.
I see
Try
your
and
soul.
force the opponent to block.
I whisper truth.
Now the level up to LeBlanc.
Your birds for the
We can go ahead and block the highest attack units. Let's try to keep the LeBlanc alive. It doesn't work to go ahead and make the opponent's attack fizzle, unfortunately. Unless I draw Lily, I'm screwed. Actually, it's good that I didn't draw Lilia, because my hand was full. Now, I guess we're using Mirror Image on LeBlanc. Oh, right. Flip every time you target your ally.
Remember, we braid with daydreams.
Well, at the very least, the LeBlanc is going to come out and strike something, so it's not too bad. And we can use the attentive accountant to generate 1 extra mana. Let's do drop harvest. Summon another Spriteling. And hopefully next turn we don't die. The luck is massive at least.
Little lost dreams far away.
This is the only thing this does is sleep an opponent's unit and my own, in fact. Yeah, I think the best place just to override the landmark. Might as well. Let's try and survive this attack. It's going to be rough. Well, if he's recalling the Pixie, I don't need to block with the elusive. I can just do this and this. Mitigate the amount of damage taken to 0 and hopefully make it so I can go mirror image here to kill that thing at the start of the next turn. Can go Dreamlight Alina to go ahead and fill up the board, but do I need to? No, not really. Might as well drop the Coastal Defender to maybe get some cheap damage in. LeBlanc's getting pretty big.
What a treat.
I can go ahead and attack with her. Yeah, something scary on board. Or in his hand. Yep, that thing. +8/+8 from Destiny's Call. It's the strongest, right? I strike the weakest, actually. Unfortunate. Let's try to fish for an answer. There's our Lillia. About time you showed up. This game has been incredibly difficult without her around.
I'll carry them home. A little dream dust does wonders.
I can go ahead and lead my units multiple times. In fact, let's do this. And this. And I suppose I'll do this. Let's get as many units asleep as possible. Next turn Lily and LeBlanc strike something on when they wake up. And the Keeper of the Mask gets barrier back, yep.
Where things are strong.
I burn a card, but it's fine. Let's trade in the draw. I don't need it anymore. Let's try to buff up our entire board.
Light up the world. This is my magic. It's so dark.
They cling to my wings.
And then we can go ahead and try to fabricate multiple Dreamlight Alinas. I suppose I'll do the same thing for both our champions as well. The opponent already attacked, so this just makes it so next turn both of his units die. Come on, just pass the turn back to me, or pass the turn, end it, so I can go ahead and close out this game. Ouch.
It worked. It worked.
Let's go ahead and attack with everything. And more than enough damage to close out the game. Just as expected. Man, this start of the run is definitely not faring well.
Dream well.
At least when compared to the previous starts I had in this adventure with other champions. Shadow Shift, House Spider, Arcais and Spinner. I guess we're picking up Shadow Shift. Normally the first few encounters in this adventure are actually pretty easy. Triferian Training Priests, you know what? That's okay. Let's go ahead and pick it up. Two Friendly Poet, the Dancers. Let's go for the Dancers. Maybe I should have thought about the rewards I would get after this encounter. But I don't think they matter. I think my best choice is just to cut as many cards from my deck as possible, try and make it small so that the epic items hit are more consistent. Ouch. Let's drop down the Lillia right away.
Together, dream.
Just remove both the opponent's units from the board.
The Yordle here's with me.
He summons an elusive.
Know how to use this.
Let's see what the opponent does. Okay, he wastes a card
Dreams at dusk.
on a unit that will not die to it. That's pretty decent. Next turn we will kill the Ahri,
Go on.
so we're fine on that front. The most unfortunate part is definitely the fact that
Beckons.
I have nothing to deal with the Green Glade duo. I can Blooming Bud and Shadow Shift to protect myself actually, unless the opponent plays something else.
They'll never see us coming.
He gets a champion.
Just don't come any
How
closer.
annoying.
You won't hurt its mother tree.
I can do this. That will sleep the Shadow Assassin. Then I do this. And this. I take 3. If my math is right.
Where things are strong.
Wait, what? I had committed the blocker. Why did the Living Shadow go back to the bench? I thought I had committed the blocker.
Time to make an appearance. Be seeing you.
Weird. Ooh. LeBlanc with Rally Banner.
I whisper
Well,
truth
now I can go
into
infinite
lies.
and win the game this turn.
Classic misdirection.
Hang on, Zern.
Actually, never mind, I forgot. Tricon Summon means that the LeBlanc would immediately die when she is summoned. It's fine, I'll do it this turn. Right after I play Lillia.
Dreams bloom where hope takes root. A little dream dust does one. Don't go.
Bloody Business is very buffed up. So is LeBlanc. No. No thank you on that front. Ooh, you're buffing up the Ribbon Dancer. That's fine. Let's go ahead and double up on the LeBlanc.
Seeing double.
Right. Immediately summoning, immediately dying. Well, at the very least, at least the opponent's board was reset, or the stats on that thing were reset.
seeing you.
Spiral out.
Let's do this.
A perfect puppet.
Get another rally for after this attack.
I know how to use this.
And the game's over.
Good.
Actually, no, we're one off. Need to duplicate LeBlanc again.
You won't harm their dreams, not a one. Don't trip. Don't trip.
I'm definitely losing way too much health in each encounter. But that time I blame the game being weird. I definitely committed the blocker before I went in or the recall should have taken effect. So I don't know why it didn't work. Practice makes perfect. Give an ally +1/+1 this round. Increase the buff by 1/1. Each other time you've cast this game. Not worth it. Let's pick up more bloody businesses. Fleeting spirits. Decisive maneuver. Nah. Our deck needs to be consistent. Well, Shadow Shift didn't do anything for me, so let's cut it. Now, the Sorrow Eater, the Fox Spirit. These are both rather difficult. I don't want the opponent stealing my cards with a bunch of epic items, but I do play a lot of spells. But I think the Foxfires are easier to deal with than my own units.
Shall we go together then? Shall we go together then?
So the Fox Spirit it is then. Nope on all of these. I guess we'll keep the Green Glade lookout. Just in case I don't draw Lillia, but I draw Lillia, so everything's fine. Fox Spirit. In response we drop the Lillia down. That thing takes... Actually it doesn't take any damage. Because Lillia died the moment she was summoned. Or the Lillia captured the unit and then died. Well, at the very least next turn we'll go ahead and remove one of the opponent's units. Damn, that's a very scary board. Well, at least now Lily captured something good and removed something.
No greater gift than knowledge.
I can either go LeBlanc. LeBlanc kills two things, so sure.
History forgets, but the Black Rose remembers. It's time.
And she levels up immediately. That's a +2.
I am everyone.
Let's pass, see what the opponent does. I'm going to Dream here.
Dreams at dusk take wondrous shapes.
And block with Lily and Dream there. So that this way Lily doesn't die. And I get the resummon Lily effect. Bloody Business's cost is going to be set to 2 next turn. Which is pretty good.
Go on, dance.
Especially considering
Wonders.
now I can go ahead and Mirage for basically free. Because I can go Bloody Business, kill the Ahri. I'm dealing 12 to my LeBlanc. That's unfortunate. I have to sleep her now.
Sleep and dream of better things.
And the Bloody Businesses will fizzle. Can get a copy of Lillia. That's bound to be good, right?
Go on, dance. Quiet things are strong.
At the very least we get more items. And the opponent's getting more ephemeral units, which are not actually going to do anything because he's on the defensive turn. Do I do drop harvest here? I don't really need to draw cards, but I want to get them out of hand. Green Glade Lookout with double focusing crystal might be better, however. At least this way
What have we
I can go ahead and kill the Ahri by doing this.
bring the others?
I'll ferry your dreams to the garden.
Call the reinforcements.
The next turn I think we kill both of those things. They're growing way too large for their own good. Ooh, we also level up Lillia.
Not a one. Quiet
So this way I can actually get more LeBlancs
wonders.
by sleeping the LeBlanc, and then LeBlanc strikes something when she wakes up immediately.
Should run free.
Or I can just mirror image the LeBlanc. I'll sleep the LeBlanc first.
The others.
Dreams at dusk take wondrous shapes.
It won't do anything. Well, I suppose I'll just do this a couple more times. Let's go ahead and do this. The opponent's going to get a bunch of foxfires. That's a bunch of cats of bloody business. Unfortunately, we won't get the effect out of all of them.
Call the reinforcements. A perfect puppet.
Ooh, Green Glade Lookout
Things are strong. Go on.
rallies when it dies. Unfortunately, I can't kill the Green Glade Lookout. But on the plus side, I'm not taking that much damage here.
Sound the alarm. Bring the others. Affirmative. Call the reinforcements. Sound the alarm. Bring the others. Affirmative.
Ooh, Spritlings are also very buffed up. And the opponent hit a bunch of nightmares.
Settle on my branch stream.
It's still fine. We're at 32 life, so we can afford to take a bit of damage
Sound the alarm.
in the upcoming turn. 2 buff caps or something else.
Quiet things are strong.
Okay, Lillia with double attack is definitely what we needed to close out the game. And now that we have a unit with the banner, we can just chain infinite attacks. That's fine.
You won't hurt Mother Tree.
I'm actually going to sleep that ephemeral because I don't want that Green Glade Lookout to die just yet. I want to use him for the rally.
The others. Affirmative.
Even though it's completely unnecessary. Because my entire board has double attack and deals a billion damage.
Affirmative. It was inevitable.
Hopefully from here on out things become easier. I don't want to go into the last encounter with half health. Sure, Crystal Carrier is fine. Extra mana is always good.
You know you want me.
Dragon's Rage, Follow the Wind, Endless Wealth. Nah. Legolas Stash, Natural Selection, Duelist. I wonder if this works with the units I sleep. I'm not certain, but we do a decent amount of creating, especially with LeBlanc's spell, the Mirror Image, so it's probably fine. Your spells and skills deal double damage. Normally it would be incredible, unfortunately we don't really have spells or skills that deal damage. So let's reroll once. You don't draw a card at round start. That's pretty bad. And level up's a horrible legendary power. So I guess we're using our last reroll here. Enemies have elusive and lifesteal. You know what, I want the challenge, sure. Balanced meal, sweet trap. Let's go for the sweet trap. I don't intend to go to pull the opponent's units, so there's no way that the lifesteal is going to be relevant. Let's toss everything, keep the lung to increase my odds of drawing a Lillia. There we go, there's the Lillia. Ooh, the opponent starts off with 3 units on board. That's not great.
Close your eyes and dream with me. Go on, dance. A little dream.
Well, at the very least we clear this board on the first turn. That's fine. And I can Dreamladen Bow here.
Wondrous shape.
Pass the turn, let
Go on, dance.
Lydia
Little dream.
throw a little bit. Next turn we can go ahead and... Ooh! The opponent's spending his entire turn on that thing, Well, I can just sleep your unit and now double tap does nothing. And let's play the Trifarian training pits. Might as well make sure they're useful at least once this run by rallying here.
Blooms once more. It's time.
And we can attack again.
Don't trip. Quiet things are strong.
I suppose I'll sleep the LeBlanc because Lilia has something inside her and I don't want the opponent to have an opportunity to go ahead and attack with it. A shell of the world. Off of a nightmare. Yeah, that's definitely a nightmare right there. Well, I guess I'll capture it with the Spritelings.
How colorful you are today.
Who are you?
Wait, that... It's around the first time an ally 5+ power. Oh, this entire time I was thinking of Darius' power, where the first time you... Or the first time each turn you attack with an ally with... you attack with 15 plus attack value in your allies you rally. This entire time I was thinking it worked like that, but it's just 5+ power. That makes everything significantly different. I might have messed up here now. The opponent has a very big board now. At the very least I can kill one of his units. while also growing my own a bit.
Into the forest.
I have to take the 14 damage here, don't I? Actually 14 plus 9 plus 9.
Cannot
I can't. I have to do this. At the very least I'm chipping away at this hand. Thanks to the effects of the early I don't remember the name of the rare item that Blood Business has, but yeah, it's chipping away at the opponent's hand size, but it might not be enough.
You won't harm their dreams, not a one. A little dream dust does wonders.
Well, at least Lily is back on board. Ouch. Turns out lifesteal and elusive are very good keywords.
The dark beckons.
Let's draw 2. Corrosive Palm is actually relevant here. And we get a rally off, which is pretty good. Can go ahead and block here.
Late for you.
Can block here.
Back, dream.
We live. I can Blooming Bud this thing. Then stun that one. And we only take 7. Why are we taking 7? That's 2, right? Where's the extra damage coming from? Oh, impact 3 there. Okay. I'll accept it. Even though I don't like it. Sure, it'd be nice if I could get some lifesteal myself.
Don't judge a bud before its bloom.
Let's attack with everything. Let's ensure that I don't pull the opponent's units, because otherwise he gets free spells. Let's sleep there.
Bury your dreams to the
Sleep
garden.
there. And
New venue, new money.
the opponent has 21 cards, I have 12, so fatigue is not a... Decking out the opponent is not a real game plan. But my board is pretty scary. Maybe there is a chance.
Don't trip.
This kills the opponent.
Who are you?
He's blocking. And he's transforming my unit. Crap. Well, I rally here at least.
This is two body stand.
But I have stuff I can do actually. I can sleep the Lillia
Task take wondrous shape.
and then drop down a Lillia.
Face the world strikes together, dream. Go on, dance. Where things are strong. Mother tree.
It cleans up most of the opponent's stuff. Treasure trash. It's another thing that fills up the opponent's board. It's fine. I'm going to get 3 Lilias down. There's no way we lose with 3 Lilias.
And dream with me.
That's a lot of power rifts on the Dewdrop Harvest. Attentive Accountant's good next turn. So are the Green Glade Lookouts. I think I just sleep here.
And dream of better things.
And then I can attack with it for a bit of damage probably. At the very least I chip away at one of the opponent's units' health. And then next turn I hope that the Lilias being summoned here are enough.
A little dream does wonder. A little dream does.
There's his board gone. And he gets another unit back, 2 units back in fact. Oh no.
I got big plans for this place.
I'm going to go ahead and try and rally here. No attacks, really?
Don't judge a bud before its bloom.
That might be a mistake on the opponent's end.
You're strange.
Only 30 damage going through. Can actually sleep that thing, ensure that he doesn't proc the lifesteal. So now he doesn't heal. And he doesn't heal out of my range. I feel like I made that fight significantly harder than it needed to be. But lifesteal and elusive are very good keywords. So I might have picked one of the harder powers to give to the opponent. Green Glade Lookout with Radiant Plate Armor. I'm not playing him on 2, so might as well give him some buffs, right? Now we have a backup plan in case we died the first time in an encounter. Let's cut a card. Maybe the Keeper of the Mask. Maybe the Shadow Assassin. Probably the Dewdrop Harvest actually. It's way too slow for what we're trying to do, right? Even if it generates more Spritelings, I don't think that's good enough. Echoes of the Past. When the foe's nexus survives damage, they plant chimes on it equal to the damage they took times 4. So we just have to not strike the opponent's nexus. And we'll eventually win with our items. That's a very good hit for the opponent. Let's see if we get lucky with the hits off of the Lillia. Mightily with Hunter's Machete, that's pretty decent. Attentive Accountant Rallying, that's good too. Same thing with the Keeper of the Mask actually. In that case I'm just going to go ahead and do this.
Follow my lead.
Set up so that next turn I kill Bird with the Lillia on the start of the turn. Then I can drop down the Attentive Accountant and go for a rally maybe.
What I lead.
Or I can just bloody business that thing down with the Lillia. I think that's fine too, even if it's a 4-cost play. Just because it helps generate 2 units for our board. We're trying to go for a big 1-turn kill. And now with Lillia buffed up, that might be enough.
I know how to use this.
Let's go ahead and attack like this. I'm going to use the Attentive Accountant as a rally. Stunning the Lily and dealing damage to the Gnar. Well, there goes our game plan to close out the game this turn. But at least we went ahead and got the bloody business down to 1 cost. Let's sleep the Lillia.
Take one to the stage.
I can actually play a Lillia here. Yeah, I'll do it over 1 Lucian.
Bloom where hope
Just because it's 6 more items for our cards.
don't go free.
Ooh, right, Lillia rallies when she dies.
The balance wills it.
No room for doubt. Unyielding.
This might be good actually. Next turn I'm going to play the Attentive Accountant. And then I'm going to rally and then I'm going to go for an attack. And hopefully the opponent doesn't fill up his board by then.
Where things are strong.
Right, Lily stays
You
stunned.
won't harm their dreams, not a
That's the
one.
unfortunate part. Okay, that's not that frightening. That is though. Let's go ahead and rally over the Tariq, I guess. No attacks, really?
Follow my lead.
Well, you die then.
Section 4, Freljordian Headbuttology.
Nothing? Okay. That went significantly
Another tree.
better than I anticipated. Halfway through the encounter I figured he might have actually got me,
Afraid of us.
because I just dealt a bunch of damage and he was going to get a turn to proc the chimes, but it turns out he didn't do anything with the extra time he had. LeBlanc with Rally Banner. Do I want 2 more copies of LeBlanc? That would bring the LeBlanc density to a higher amount than Lillia. And that's not good at all. I guess we're picking up Noxian Tailstones. Shop. Meh. Another Wild Inspiration. Okay, I guess. Now I can go for infinite mirror images. If I knew that was the case, I would have definitely picked up the LeBlanc on the last offer. Let's get the Noxian Tailstones. They won't be necessary. Now time to see if I can go through 2 health bars on the opponent. It's also worth noting that I also have 2 health bars. When the opponent kills me for the first time, I'm going to go up to 30 again and everything, or all of my units are going to get +1/+1. No Lillia. Please let me draw 1 here. There we go. I'm still going to have to survive this first turn, with the opponent getting lucky and hitting a turn of the rose. That hurts a lot, especially considering he got a second one.
Rise and dream with me.
Well, at least this is 2 of the turns of the rose gone. That's not that threatening. I definitely want to stop Lily from being stunned. Yeah, the opponent goes for 3. That's fine. Next turn I kill 1. The unfortunate part is that Lily can't go for a proper attack because that Tatakan is massive. Can go for a bloody business. Can go for a shadow assassin. Actually, no, Green Blade Lookout is just better, right? We capture both of the opponent's units,
What do these yodel eyes?
but it's with the ephemeral one,
Reinforcements.
so it accomplishes nothing. But at least I can do this.
Shooter, get him.
Discard one of the
A
opponent's
little dream
cards.
does wonders.
Bring the others. Affirmative.
Let's do this. Remove the opponent's unit's spell shield.
A
Sleep
little
my own
dream
Lillia,
does wonders.
so I can get more items. And hopefully I'll find one that gets me out of this predicament.
Go on, dance. Where things are strong.
There we go. There's his Atakan gone. Was that easy? Our glory is not that great though. I am going to go ahead and drop down the Shadow Assassin, because I want to use the Green Blade Lookout to capture the opponent's stuff. Hopefully the opponent gives me an opportunity to do so. Of course he doesn't. Let's bloody business the dog. I'll booming but that thing. Actually no, bloody business is at 0. That because I'm going to double bloody business. Definitely.
Where things are strong.
Let's remove the opponent's cards. Unfortunately we don't benefit of the rally all that much,
How to use this?
but it's fine.
Don't judge a bud before
Let's
it's
attack
blue.
again. Let's go ahead and drop down a Green Blade Lookout. We're going to sleep the Lillia again. The opponent's going to get his Atakan back. But it's fine because we recapture it at the start of the next turn.
Go on, dance. A little dream does wonders.
And now we can go ahead and attack with everything. And the opponent's going to be
Things are strong.
brought up to 70 health yet again.
Gather reinforcements.
And the opponent can't take any more damage this turn.
I know how to use this.
But it's fine. It's fine. Because I can just sleep or continuously sleep Lillia.
Dreams at dusk take wondrous
And
shape.
the Atakan is gone now. Ooh, another Lillia in hand.
You
That's
won't
pretty
harm
good.
their dreams, not a one. Dreams bloom where hope takes root. Where
Even more
strong.
items.
Little dream does wondrous feat.
Yeah, the double health bar is prime material for breathing items into our units. In fact, I think I can kill the opponent next turn.
Raised on this soil.
What have we eaten?
Just off of the fact that I can go Keeper of the Mask. Keeper of the Mask dies.
Don't worry.
And then I rally.
First time.
And then I attack with everything.
Where things are
And I have 2 units with Scout.
one.
One of them being a 166 attack unit.
I have the tendency to get carried away.
Yeah, that's not scary at all, opponent.
I can't get
Ooh,
enough.
you go for an attack. A bold decision, honestly.
Defiant
Especially because I can just block your units. And now it's game over.
Judge a bud before it's bloom.
Ooh, that was a lot rougher than anticipated. I didn't think we'd lose that much health throughout this entire run. But all that matters is that we won in the end. And it was challenging. It was a challenging experience, so I'm pretty pleased. So yeah, that will be it for today. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye. Till then.